Let's move on to the Baltimore Ravens right now, and I'm so excited to see this team this year. Win total at 8.5. Again, juiced to the under. To make the playoffs, plus 175. Division, plus 260. Conference, 16-1. Win the Super Bowl, plus 3,300. Earl Thompson, Defensive Player of the Year, plus 3,300. Lamar Jackson, rush yards, over 875.5 at minus 125. Lamar Jackson, pass yards, 3,000.5. Marquise Brown, Offensive Rookie of the Year, plus 1,000. Does Lamar Jackson blossom this year? Do they let him throw downfield? He averaged 75 yards a game on the ground last year. That's an incredible number. Only 5 running backs in the NFL average more than that. Greg Roman replaces Marty Morenweg as offensive coordinator. They lose John Brown. Do they have his replacement in Hollywood Brown, 25th overall pick out of Oklahoma? His college numbers were unbelievable. Last year's top-ranked defense adds 5-time All-Pro Earl Thomas. Now, I'm a West Coast guy. He's 30, coming off his second broken leg in 3 seasons. If healthy, he's a perfect defender for Wink Martindale's read and react system. Cornerbacks Brandon Carr and Jimmy Smith are very good. I am so excited about what's going to happen to this Ravens team. We know they're going to be exciting, but can run-first offenses still succeed in the NFL, Donnie?
I don't know if a run-first offense can succeed in the NFL, but here's the problem that we're going to run into, because you're right. They switched to offensive coordinators, which is actually a good thing, because now you're going to make other defensive coordinators say, well, we knew exactly what Marty Morningway was going to do. What's Greg Roman going to do? But the only problem I have here is you have a set of wide receivers that if you had a really accurate quarterback, these guys can do things in space. Short slant routes, deep outs. These kids can get open. The only problem is it's not Lamar Jackson's forte right here. Does he have a strong arm? Yes. Is it accurate? Not really accurate. And when you looked at last year, they got hot down the stretch because we were dealing with almost an offense that you saw like back in the day where like the Wildcat was running wild with the Miami Dolphins. Like, oh man, how can we stop this? Defensive coordinators are some of the smartest species on this planet. Give them 6 months to digress and get after that Baltimore Ravens offense. They better come up with a lot of things different, because when you were rolling into the playoffs last year, Gus Bradley came out, a veteran defensive coordinator, goes, watch me embarrass this offense. And he did that in the playoff game to end the season. If you have a quarterback that's not built on passing in an absolute passing league, you better be running a super smoke and mirrors type offense that the Baltimore Ravens are going to have to do. A lot of interchangeable parts on defense that are not coming in. You're right. Earl Thomas is going to help out. He is an upgrade over Eric Weddle, but you lost the heart and soul type guys. Terrell Suggs going to be out of the league, out of the division now. Now, when you take a look at the Baltimore Ravens overall, you're going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Look, you're not as good at quarterback as those other 2 teams are. Lamar Jackson, talented, absolutely. But do I think the Ravens can get the 9 wins? I'm not buying on that one.
Wow. I see the Browns at 9.5 wins, probably 10 wins, maybe 9 wins. Same with the Steelers, 9 wins, maybe 10 wins. But the Ravens, they could win 10 games. They could win 6 games. I am not sure at this point what we're going to get from this Ravens squad. Whale Capper, can you shine some light?
Well, I generally agree with Donnie's take there. And reports out of camp to this point are that Lamar Jackson looks inconsistent. And that has kind of been the knock on him. And his kind of next step as a passer as you go into year 2 is you are going to have to find a way to make more completions down the field. The 11 to 15-yard range, you have got to be able to eat there if you are a passer in this league. And that is where he is struggling, which is a huge red flag. That said, what they offer from an attack standpoint is just different enough. It's not, you say, oh, it's a run focus. Yeah, that's true. It's run focus if you look at the box score. But the dynamic approach that they're bringing is not something that every team is going to be prepared for. They're going to get some wins when you think that that they don't really have the ability to do so, just on the basis of being a little different, a little bit more creative. And so I don't know that I'm fully ready to sell on this Ravens team because they also have what I believe to be the best head coach of this foursome here. I think John Harbaugh has shown us an ability to be creative, to list. He's got a good staff. He's got a good analytics team behind him, helping him figure out the right way to use the pieces he's got. Where I have the most questions, though, really isn't on the offense for the Ravens, because I think, again, they're just different enough. They're just unique enough that they'll get theirs. But the defense I do worry about. You brought up they added Earl Thomas to a good defense. they lost a lot of very, very key veteran leaders on that defense that set the tone, that really kind of, the DNA of their defense is gone now. They're going to have to rebuild that on the fly. Are they capable of doing that? Sure. Did they get the personnel in the draft to do that? I don't really think so. So it's for me, it's a wait and see here really for the Ravens. 8 wins is where I grade them. So I guess I would lean slightly to the under. But if over the course of the season Lamar Jackson really finds a groove in the passing game, then my expectation and my ceiling for this team goes up a lot.
Nice breakdown. I like that. I'm excited about this Ravens squad.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.